Well, what do we have here? I wish to be rid of Serana. Alright, Serana and Aranea. And then me, Reborca. 3 ladies off for a magical fun boat ride time. Let's go. Castle Volkihar.
Behold the famous
Eslis
Markel
the Great.
Hi, how are you? Nice to see you.
Oh, Eslis, man. I wish you were here earlier. I had this trash teammate, man. I couldn't carry him hard enough.
Hey, so, before we go in there,
What is it?
I wanted to thank you for getting me this far. But after we get in there, I'm going to go my own way for a while. I think. I know your friends would probably want to kill everything in here. I'm hoping you can show some more control than that. Once we're inside, just keep quiet for a bit. Let me take the lead.
Way I hear, Lady Serana's been gone a real long time.
Okay.
Lord Harkon's a great man. Best show him the proper respect.
That's true. Dapper, if I was teamed with Eslis, I mean, just win after win.
How dare you trespass here? Wait.
Vingalmo?
Is that truly you? I cannot believe my eyes.
Would you guys still be my friend if my name was Vingalmo?
My lord, everyone! Serana has returned.
I guess I'm expected.
I can't believe it. My long-lost daughter returns at last. I trust you have my Elder Scroll.
After all these years, that's the first thing you ask me? Yes, I have the scroll.
Of course,
He
I'm
has the scroll.
delighted to see you, my daughter.
Vampire cattle, huh?
Must I really say the words aloud? Ah, if only your traitor mother were here. I would let her watch this reunion before putting her head on a spike. Now tell me, who is this stranger you have brought into our hall?
It's me, Reborca.
This is my savior, the one who freed me.
For my daughter's safe return, you have my gratitude. Tell me, what is your name?
I'm Reborca. Who are you?
I am Harkon, Lord of this court. By now, my daughter would have told you what we are.
You're a reclusive cannibal cult. No, you're vampires.
Not just vampires. We are among the oldest and most powerful vampires in Skyrim. For centuries we lived here, far from the cares of the world. All that ended when my wife betrayed me and stole away that which I valued most.
What happens now?
You have done
You
me a
rat
great
sucker!
service, and now you must be rewarded. There is but one gift I can give that is equal in value to the Elder Scroll.
Don't tell me make
my
me a
daughter.
vampire.
I offer you my
No.
blood. Take it and you will walk as a lion among sheep. Men will tremble at your approach and you will never fear death again.
I don't fear death now. And if I refuse your gift?
Then you will be prey, like all mortals. I will spare your life this once, but you will be banished from this hall. Perhaps you still need convincing. Behold the power! This is the power that I offer. Now, make your choice.
No.
So be it. You are prey, like all mortals. I banish you.
This'll banish your face. Good thing Aranea got to leave with us. What happens if I go back in there?
What? Now cast!
I guess I can't. Foiled by my greatest enemy, the gate.
Be careful.
Be careful. Do we have anything? Do we have stuff to sell? I forget. It's like a few things. Amulets of Stendar. Some gems. Or a crossbow. Yeah, we could stop into Whiterun. On our way back. When enemies are nearby. There's foxes. What about now? There we go. Must have been a slaughterfish in the water or something.
We've got
Welcome to Well Maidens.
yourself or deal some damage. Good doing business with you.
What the?
What the?
Whoa!
Something you need. Take a look.
Have a look at my wares. I'm sure you'll find something to suit you.
Thank you very much for your business.
Okay, there she is.
You're someone who can get, blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs.
Firestorm, Vampire Dust. And all sorts of gems that I can store. Cool.
Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything.
It's pleasing. Fortune smiles on us. Here's
Give me my
your
money.
share, love. Conquer your enemies, my love.
I feel like it's dangerous in this wooden house to leave this torch here, but you know. This is her house too. She can do whatever she wants. I definitely should do some smithing today. We're only 2 smithing levels away from max.
Speak.
At our next level, we can get Dragonbone armor.
What?
They're reforming the Dawnguard.
I have to run all the way up to the fort every time I fast travel here? That's kind of nuts. Why wouldn't it fast travel me to the fort?
Yes?
Hi, Vori. Because we're under attack? Is that what? Why? Hell yeah.
Takes care of that.
I hope they're impressed by me decapitating a vampire with a mace. That's an impressive move.
Look at this. I should have known it was only a matter of time before they found us. It's the price we pay for openly recruiting. We'll have to step up our defenses. I don't suppose you have some good news for me.
Like as in my shout? Ooh, not guessed. That one? Okay. I want to hear it. I keep forgetting Terry's. My bad.
Would not cast.
That's a lot more pleasant than my orc. I have news, but I wouldn't call it good.
Of course. Why did I suppose differently? Fine. Tell me what you know.
The vampires were looking for a woman trapped in Dim Hollow.
A woman? Trapped in there? That doesn't make any sense. Who is she? More importantly, where is she? And so you delivered her to them.
Oops, sorry. They also have an Elder Scroll.
They what? And you didn't stop them? You didn't secure the scroll?
I never got the chance.
I suppose you're lucky you're not dead. Or worse, one of them. By the Divines. This couldn't get much worse. This is more than you and I can handle.
We have to do something.
Well, of course we do. I'm old, not stupid.
Well,
We're just going to need some help. If they're bold enough to attack us here, then this may be bigger than I thought. I have good men here, but there are people I've met and worked with over the years. We need their skills, their talents, if we're going to survive this. If you can find them, we might have a chance.
where could I find the people we need?
Right to the point, aren't you? I like that. Not like those fools in the Order. We should keep it small. Too many people and we'll draw unwanted attention to ourselves. I think we'll want Serene Gerard. Breton girl, whip smart and good with tinkering. Fascination with the Dwemer. Weapons in particular. Last I knew, she was out in the Reach. Convinced she was about to find the biggest dwarven ruins yet.
She'll help us?
Might need a little convincing, but she should. You'll also want to find Gunmar. Big brute of a Nord. Hates vampires almost as much as I do. Got it into his head years back that his experience with animals would help. Trolls in particular, from what I hear. Last I knew, he was out scouring Skyrim for more beasts to tame. Bring the two of them back here, and we can get started on coming up with a plan.
What is this place?
This is Fort Dawnguard. Originally owned by the Jarl of Riften back in the Second Era. It was a bit of a black mark on the Hold's history. I'm trying to put it to good use.
Any advice for a new vampire hunter?
There's only one thing worth remembering. When it comes to vampires, if you're sloppy or careless, you're dead. And good people will die because of you. I've lasted this long because I don't take chances. I cover my tracks and I keep my eyes open. If you're smart, you'll do the same.
Okay, what's the Dawnguard?
We hunt down and kill vampires. Haven't you been paying attention?
Yeah, but like
In the
why?
old days, the Dawnguard kept all of Skyrim safe from those blood-sucking scum. Then people stopped taking the threat seriously. The Dawnguard was disbanded, and the vampires came creeping back. Now I'm trying to re-establish the Dawnguard. Take the fight to the vampires for a change. I hope it isn't too late.
Where did the Dawnguard come from?
Vampires need to be dealt with. Hunted, rooted out, destroyed. Once there was a group dedicated to a similar cause. They called themselves the Dawnguard. That was a long time ago, but the idea was and is a good one. That's why I'm bringing it back. This latest attack proves it's the right time.
What do you have against the Vigilance?
Isn't it obvious? They're soft, the lot of them. Totally unprepared for any real threat. And yet I was the one ridiculed for trying to be ready for anything. Too extreme, they called me. Well, that doesn't seem to have worked out in their favor now, has it?
No, has it? I need training in heavy armor, except I'm master, so...
You already know as much as I do. And that's a compliment.
Nice.
Keep your eyes open.
Alright. Gunmar seems to be hanging out here. Haven't I talked to Gunmar before? No, I haven't.
You there! Hold fast! I've tracked this damned bear for 2 weeks. I'll not let it have any more
2 weeks?
victims.
I've killed this bear like 17 times. Also, Isra needs your help.
Isran needing someone else's help. Never thought I'd hear that. I'm afraid he's a few years too late. I've moved on. I have more important business to attend to. Besides, he can handle anything alone. He assured me so himself. What could he possibly need my help with?
We're up against vampires.
Vampires? That might change things. Tell me more about what's going on.
We're not sure, but they have an Elder Scroll.
By the eight.
Heard they're reforming the Dawnguard.
I'll consider it. But I can't just leave this bear to prey on more innocent people. Once it's dealt with, then perhaps I'll see what Isran expects of me.
I'm gonna kill the bear.
Force! Roda! One less monster in the world.
I think we got it. It's jiggling. Did he go into the cave? Or is the bear I have to kill in the cave?
Who's that?
Oh, it's these bears in here. Yeah, we're reforming the Dawnguard.
Don't know how well I'd have managed by myself. You have my thanks. You've helped me, so I suppose the least I can do is find out what Isran wants. He's still at that fort near Stendar's Beacon, I assume.
Stendar's Beacon. How'd you know?
If Isran is anything, he's stubborn. He's been working on that place for years now. Never lets anyone in.
Hell yeah, Terry,
His
high
own
five.
little fortress. Well, I guess I'll get to see what he's been up to all this time. I'll meet you there.
But the quest with Serana, do I feel like I've been mind controlled? Because I do. Mind controlled? What do you mean? Like, you think there's some other stuff at work? Craziest thing, Terry. Like, I captured your sound, but then someone broke into my house and stole the file right off my computer, dude. It was crazy, but just your sound. They're like, Terry can't have this. Yeah. And then they ran out. I couldn't stop them. I really tried. I'm going to have to capture it another, like maybe tomorrow, you know? It was scary. I mean, but the good thing is at least I'm okay. That's what we should be concerned about, is that I'm okay. I don't know. I didn't even get the option to kill Serana.
You haven't seen a sack full of dwarven gyros lying around, have you? I'd swear I left it right here.
My fist will turn your face into a sack
You
full of
think mud crabs might have
dwarven
taken it?
gyros.
I saw one the other day. Wouldn't be surprised if it followed me here. Just look around, will you?
Maybe you got something there, Violet. Also, Eastern asked me to find you, Serene
Eastern?
Gerard.
Wants me? No, you must be mistaken. He made it exceedingly clear the last time we spoke that he had no interest in my help. I find it hard to believe he's changed his mind. He said some very hurtful things to me before I left. Anyway, I'm quite happy in my current pursuits. So if you'll excuse me...
Vampires threaten all of Skyrim. We need your help.
Vampires? Really? Oh, and I suppose now he remembers that I proposed no less than 3 different scenarios that involved vampires overrunning the population. Well, what are they up to?
They have an Elder Scroll.
Well, that's actually something I never would have anticipated. Interesting. I'm not sure what they would do with one, but in this case, Isran is probably correct in thinking it isn't good. All right. If nothing else, I suppose it wouldn't hurt to learn more about what's going on so I can better defend myself. But I'm not just going to abandon what I've been working on here. It's too useful. I need at least 1 intact dwarven gyro.
And I feel like I just sold a million of those.
Those mud crabs stole, or I need another gyro from someplace. You wouldn't happen to have one, would you?
There's no time. You need to get moving now.
Fine, fine. I can't afford to forget about this work, though. Some very interesting applications. Now, where is it I'm supposed to be going?
Oh, that persuade was actually useful. We're meeting at Fort Dawnguard.
Ah, been working more on his secret hideout, has he? It'll be interesting to see how much progress he's made. I'll finish up here and head in that direction as soon as I can. See you there. Good day.
You think it was close? The sack? The mud crabs? Look, there's mud crabs over there. Mud crabs, Reborca's mortal enemy. I saw you hiding over there. Oh shit. Better get down here, buddy. What? Why are you landing up there? Because I shouted blue, obviously. What did you land up here for? Who are you fighting? I did shout it into landing, and then it went all the way up here. Oh. Get back down here. Thank goodness I have this shout. This would have been annoying without it. Why are you... Oh my gosh, it's still annoying. Keeps landing in different places. I'm not even here. At least I got him. Can't really watch it, but that's okay. Ew, I gotta take those bolts off my back. Give me your soul, boy. Yeah. Yeah.
I've been looking for you. A letter. Looks like that's it. Got
A friend of mine, is that source of power in Angarvund? It caused a bit of a stir in Dayspring Canyon when you demonstrated your Thuum.
go.
Where if you remove arrows from the body, you equip and unequip them. Maybe. But I was talking about the way the quiver for these bolts looks bad on my character. I don't know if you saw yesterday, but I don't know if this is always the case, but it's just like floating off my butt. Look. I don't know if it's the Daedric armor or they always do this, but it's just like a little tiny satchel floating off my butt. It doesn't look fun. There are several mods to fix that too. I imagine there are. What's bad about it? I'm just saying, Reborca's butt is flawless without the weird floating friggin' bolts. Here, now that we're here, let's just... Let's take all these out. And go on a smithing extravaganza.
You're back! Hey, I got you something. I hope you like it.
What'd you get me? You didn't even give me
Yours is
anything.
such a...
Be careful. Nope. Sorry. Nothing.
Nope. Sorry. Nothing. Let's smelt. Oh, stop teasing Ring a Bell. Damn. You saying he was just getting revenge on me? That's crazy. Aerial shield, light shield. Got a lot of steel to shape. Oh, I need iron ingots for all this other stuff? That's also insane. I didn't realize iron ingots were base for everything else. Okay. I guess not for ebony stuff. That's good, at least. Got a lot of gold necklaces to shape. Hell yeah, 100 smithing. We did it. Wait till daytime to sell this off.
You're got some
Carrying too much.
Protect yourself or deal some damage.
Indeed.
Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything.
That's right. The last game was actually pretty close, but we did lose. Dragon's Reach is so cool.
Reach is so cool. All the kids there.
Where'd my wife go? You are.
Speak. Fortune smiles on us.
I know, Mafatu, you left just the worst time, thereby resulting in a loss. I'll tab this real quick. Never should have left here. That's right.
Something you need. An archer, eh?
I'm lost!
Just what you need. Thank you very much for your business.
Alfred.
Alfred,
patron of the
Battleball.
great clan Battleball.
What? Now cast!
Let me know if you see anything you like. Everything's for sale. Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that. Do come back.
You're that maid.
You all that made from the college.
I'm sure you'll find what you're looking. How do you feel? Take a look.
All right, I've got 7, 4, 4, 4, 4 gold. We've got 4 4s. K orange, 4 gold. Every time that lady tells me I have a disease, I always think I actually have a disease, but I think that's her normal response. She always tells you you look rather pale, but the way she's like, ooh, do you feel all right? I was like, ooh, maybe I am diseased. I've been fighting vampires. We don't want to turn into one, obviously.
What? Now cast!
4 orange doubloons. She is scamming me. 4 orange pieces. Oh, we actually have a gate now. That's probably why they make you spawn out there, because every new quest we do for the Dawnguard, this place is going to improve, I bet.
What? Now cast!
All right, Isran. You've got us all here. Now what do you want?
Hold it right there.
What are you doing?
Making sure you're not vampires. Can't be too careful.
What happens if you come in here
welcome
as a
to
vampire?
Fort Dawnguard. I'm sure you've heard a bit of what we're up against. Powerful vampires, unlike anything we've seen before. And they have an Elder Scroll. If anyone is going to stand in their way, it's going to be us.
This is all well and good, but do we actually know anything about what they're doing? What do we do now?
Oh, that's
we'll
funny.
get to
By
that. For now, get acquainted with the space. Soreen, you'll find room to start your tinkering on that crossbow design you've been working on. Gunmar, there's an area large enough for you to pen up some trolls. Get them armored up and ready for use. In the meantime,
Armored trolls?
we're going to get to the bottom of why a vampire showed up here looking for you. Let's go have a little chat with it, shall we?
What? Now cast!
How do I follow Isran? He's all the way up there.
How is the work coming along?
Fairly well, I'd say. I've managed to get this far without blowing myself up. I still have all my limbs.
I'm here.
Doing that's so dangerous.
I knew it would come to this one day.
What can you tell me about the old Dawnguard?
What I've heard. Back in the Second Era, the Jarl of Riften had a son. Adventurous type. Too much for his own good, it seems. Wound up turning into a vampire. The Jarl, unable to kill his own son, spent a fortune building this keep and hiring men to guard it. Their job was to keep the Jarl's son contained within. They took it seriously, and served honorably. They were eventually forced to put him down. The Jarl banished them from the hold, but they stuck to their cause. Fought vampires wherever they found them. I aim to continue that mission.
What can I do to help?
Serene needs help with her project to improve our crossbows. And if that doesn't interest you, speak with Gunmar. He has something for you.
Okay.
Stay alert.
Stay alert. Why is the keep bigger than a city? I don't know. Hopefully we'll get enough in here. Nice, Serana.
This vampire.
Why do they keep all the skulls in here?
Away. I'm guessing it's the one you found in Dim Hollow Crypt. Says it's got something really important to say to you. So let's hear it.
Heard they're reforming the
Probably weren't expecting
Dawnguard.
to see me again.
What are you doing here?
I'd rather not be here either, but I needed to talk to you. It's important, so please just listen before your friend here loses his patience. Well, it's about me, and the Elder Scroll that was buried with me.
You know, the one on your back?
The reason I had it, and why I was down there. It all comes back to my father. I'm guessing you figured this part out already, but my father's not exactly a good person, even by vampire standards. He wasn't always like that, though. There was a turn. He stumbled onto this obscure prophecy and just kind of lost himself in it.
What do you mean lost himself?
He just became absorbed, obsessed. He was kind of sick, actually.
Sick,
The
bro.
prophecy said that vampires would no longer need to fear the sun. For someone who fancied himself as vampire royalty, that's pretty seductive. Anyway, my mother and I didn't feel like inviting a war with all of Tamriel, so we tried to stop him. That's why I was sealed away with the scroll.
Well, you took a big risk coming here.
I did, but something about you makes me think I can trust you. I hope I'm not wrong.
No, you're right. We just have to convince others that you're on our side.
Well, let's move then. I'm nothing if not persuasive.
Hey, after a 2-minute conversation, she's here to help.
All right, you've heard what it has to say. Now tell me, is there any reason I shouldn't kill this blood-sucking fiend right now?
Set your hatred aside and try to see the larger picture, Isran.
Set my hatred aside? Not a chance. It's what keeps me strong.
You don't trust her? Fine. Trust me. I believe her.
You better know what you're doing. It can stay for now, but if it so much as lays a finger on anyone here, I'll hold you responsible. Got it? You hear me? Don't feel like a guest, because you're not. You're a resource. You're an asset. In the meantime, don't make me regret my sudden outburst of tolerance and generosity. Because if you do, your friend here is going to pay for it.
Thank you for your kindness. I'll remember it the next time I'm feeling hungry. So,
Boom.
in case you didn't notice the giant thing on my back, I have the Elder Scroll with me. Whatever it says, it will have something that can help us stop my father. But of course, neither of us can read it.
I can. I'm Dragonborn.
Well, the Moth Priests are the only ones I've heard of who can do it. They spend years preparing before they start reading, though.
That's right, the
Not that
thought
it
too.
helps us anyway, because they're all half a continent away, in Cyrodiil.
Some Imperial
Let's go to
scholar
Cyrodiil,
arrived in
then.
Skyrim a few days ago. I was staking out the road when I saw him pass by. Maybe that's your moth priest.
Do you know where he's staying
Ah,
now?
convenient.
No, and I'm not going to waste men looking. We're fighting a war against your kind, and I intend to win it. You want to find him? Try talking to anyone who'd meet a traveler. Innkeepers and carriage drivers in the big cities, maybe. But you're on your own.
Any idea how you're going to find a moth priest? Skyrim's a pretty big place.
Jeez. Where would a moth priest actually go?
Well, back before I... You know. The College of Winterhold was the first place I'd think to go for any kind of magic or historical thing. The wizards know about all kinds of things that people probably shouldn't know about. Well, I'd come with you, but I don't know if I can trust your friend. Let me know if you want me along.
I knew it would come to this one day.
Fucking wizards, man.
I knew. And no one believed. Be on your guard at all times. Avoid sleep if you can. Sleep is for the weak. Even with all my preparations, we can't be too careful. The monsters could strike us at any moment.
Do we think this guy's a little paranoid? Oh wait, I should ask the other two about help with their designs. He's turbo paranoid. Yeah, no kidding.
Be careful. Well, this isn't exactly a palace, is it? Still, it's sturdy, secure.
Take
and
Serana
seems
along?
defensible.
Why?
I suppose I'd rather be here than most other places in Skyrim. If Isran needs me, it must be pretty bad. I wonder what we're up against here.
Do you know anything about the old Dawnguard?
I've only heard stories. Not sure if any of them are true. Like that they were supposed to guard some vampire here, but wound up all becoming vampires themselves when they saw how powerful he was.
Oh, that's a different story.
And then preyed on the rift until finally someone put them down. I guess it doesn't matter now. At least Isran is trying to do something noble with the name.
Noble with the name. Teach me how to make a crossbow?
A basic one, of course. That is, assuming you know anything about steelsmithing. It's pretty simple. Talk to Gunmar if you need materials.
No, it's not, Mifatu. What do you have for sale?
I'll buy whatever you're looking to get rid of.
Got all books and then Sunfire. A ball of sunlight that does 25 points of damage to undead. Oh.
Here's everything I have. Sorry there isn't more.
Okay, well, 3 to 4 hours was not enough to begin with, I'll tell you that much. What can I do to help? Hang on, it's... Cursor's bugged, there we go.
I want to add some punch to our crossbow capabilities. I've done all I can on my own. I need a little inspiration. I've always been fascinated with Dwemer
Enhanced
artifacts.
crossbow schematic.
I take them apart, poke around in their guts, and try to figure things out, with mixed results. But as luck would have it, I've tracked down the location of some actual Dwemer diagram drawings.
Yeah, perfect game, Eslis.
So, if you'd be a dear and collect those plans for me?
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Why? What? What about Gunmar?
What do you need? Something?
Why'd you join the Dawnguard?
Speak with Gunmar. He has something. I lost 2 wives to vampires.
2 wives?
Them. It's good to know that I will not have to do it alone. I'm glad this Dawnguard exists. Fight well.
If you're putting yourself in harm's way, you'd best be prepared. Take these.
Dawnguard armor. I'd like to buy an armored troll.
Aye, lass. Alright. I'll take note. He'll mind you and us Dawnguard but there's no accounting for other folk. And heed also this. He's no pet. Mistreat the beast or leave him alone for too long. He'll return to the wild, forgetting you ever existed. Now, you be careful with the creature.
Is it just gonna follow me around?
Cozy little place, isn't this?
What can I do to help?
I've located the whereabouts of a vampire masquerading as a common citizen. Track him down and dispose of him. Tread lightly. The law is unaware of the danger. We will treat you as a criminal if you are caught.
Can't we just inform the Jarl's men of the threat?
Alas, the vampire can cloud the minds of those he preys upon. It won't be easy to convince anyone he's other than he appears. The law will require proof that we can't present, and Jarls disapprove of bloodshed they haven't called for themselves. Best not to damage our reputation. Let your actions be as discreet as possible.
What's the vampire doing?
Vampires enjoy stalking their prey. Passing among us undetected emboldens them, makes them feel powerful, untouchable. But we'll put a swift end to that.
Oh my gosh, Violet.
The lights be with you.
I don't need to ask how to avoid the law. I am the law.
This is fine for now, but we can't stay holed up here forever. Our sense of what's right, you know as much as I do. I can't teach you anything new.
Roll, follow me.
Hope you're getting along with Isran. It takes some getting used to.
First thing I'm gonna do. Oh wait, as I said, take Serana. Let's go take Serana. Whoa!
I knew it would come to this one day. I knew. And
Wait, where'd she
no
go?
one believed.
So, you think he's just crazy?
I didn't say that.
Where does Serana hang out, if not in the torture chamber? I know. I'm sorry, Mafatu. Here's what you do. Maybe if you party extra hard for your birthday, just go all out. Get fucking nuts with it. Maybe then that'll solve your headache problem for good. The whole training area. Dead drop falls. Puppies. Skiolang? What's wrong? You want to go hunt some vampires? I got an animal with me. Maybe next time. And Bran. The Lusty Argonian Maid, Volume 1. Well, I don't know where Serana went, so keep Arnea for now. Next time we see her, we'll take her with us. Traveling Bard. I already read the Lusty Argonian Maid. Traveler?
Die, Dawnguard. You're mine.
What? Oh, it's a thief now. Why does this thief keep showing up?
Guard might get nervous. A woman approaches with a weapon.
A weapon draw. Yeah, why is there a thief as well? Hey, Advar.
Megan. Hello, friend. You're still alive. Can't wait to kill another of Ulfric's boys.
I
People don't know this guy's a vampire.
need something?
Play me a song, Bard.
A song? I seem to have misplaced my lute. Another time, perhaps.
Come with me, Bard.
Why? What do you want?
I want to show you something. It's important. You really must come.
Fine. If it will get you to leave me alone, lead the way.
Can we wait till daytime and then, like, just take him outside? Oh, to every wrong door. Vampires don't take damage in the sun. What? Wait, is he leaving? Oh.
I need something?
You're no bard, merchant pilgrim.
I beg your pardon, ma'am. I don't know what you're getting at, but whatever it is, it's
Your
not
mama.
appreciated. Until next time.
I missed. What? This guy's got vampire mist on, apparently.
By Ysmir, you won't leave here alive.
Last witness killed. 40 bounty removed. Bring a remedy. Orcish dagger of scorching. Let's go to Robber's Gorge. New one sucks, I'm sorry. Please, still make clips of me and my cuteness. And my S-tier gameplay. I need it, even if the system sucks. Please and thank you. What's this? Hunter Shack?
I've been hunting and fishing in these parts for years.
Crabber Shanty. Oh, he's hunted a bunch of mud crabs. I've been hunting and fishing in these parts for years.
What?
Now get! Now ain't this a surprise? Just a scratch. Mark. It's nothing.
Just got the fireballs. Holy shit, it's great balls of fire. Dwarven Hall.
Running.
I'll kill you if I have to.
Yeah.
Enough of this.
think she's dead. Yep.
Gonna split your belly like an old woman.
Maybe he's dead. Nope, not quite. Hooah. Get shield bashed, nerd. I don't think that trap worked. Oh, it did. It hit Aranea. Okay, we got those two. Oh yeah, the stolen sword. I forgot about that. Let's go find that source of power real quick. In Dawnguard. Okay. Gotta go get Shadowmere back, actually. One more skill up. We're level 51. Skill up. Skill up, skill up, skill up. Why is that elk wounded? Anger wound. Bevel butt. Ooh, 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 ooh. Madrisi Dran.
Oh, I didn't see you there.
You seem troubled.
Of course I'm troubled. I'm on the verge of incredible wealth, but my cowardly workforce ran at the first sign of danger.
That's okay, Mefatu. What scared them off?
We were excavating this old tomb when we opened a chamber full of corpses. The team took one look, turned tail, and ran.
Haven't they seen dead bodies before?
Well, probably not like these. The ones in there are all still walking around. In any case, if I can't get past the creatures in that room, I can't recover the treasure. I need more manpower.
Maybe I could help you.
Say, that's not a bad idea. You look like you could handle yourself against these beasts. I'll tell you what. You help me get the treasure, and I'll split it with you. Deal?
Deal.
Excellent. With my brains and your brawn, that treasure will soon be mine. Ours. First, I need you to clear the main chamber of those monstrosities. I'll stay here until you're finished, planning our next move.
Destroy the Draugr and Angervon. It's ambushed and robbed at the same time? What was that? Hang on, I want to do this. Oh, yeah. With the thief and the traveler. Talk to this lady. Where'd she go? Is she back above?
What? Have you killed them all yet?
Yes.
Then we've no time to lose. Follow me. Don't fall behind.
Follow me. Hello?
These doors seem to be the only thing left between me and the treasure.
Well, open them.
There'd better be. I didn't come all this way to leave empty-handed. There must be a way to activate these doors deeper in the ruins. Here, take this key. It should open the doors on either side of the chamber.
Okay.
What?
Easy dodge. Almost missed a sapphire. Reanimate corpse. Who's dying down here? Easy sneak increase. I'm gonna take the level. 300 stamina. And the dragon armor. The only like combat skill I'm missing is two-handed. And we're gonna drink the white file because this doesn't work. You're literally watching it. You're watching it live. Subscribe for more money tips. gas. I missed. Whoa. Oh. Why is this Death Lord fighting me in hand to hand when he had an axe? You know, there are so many Draugr Death Lords. I'm beginning to get the feeling there's not a really high requirement for becoming a Death Lord. I mean, how many things do you think you have to kill to be a Death Lord? Like one thing? Every crypt is full of them. Damn. All right, we're cruising. Maybe all the Death Lords I met along my journeys were Death Lords from the last 500 years? Yeah, I guess so. But why would they all be buried in the same crypt? Maybe it's a family... Maybe it's a family job, you know? Like someone named Smith likely had someone who was a smith in their past life. There are all these Death Lords. Death Lord was just an occupation. You just be a restless Draugr. I would obviously be a hulking Draugr, because I'm large and in charge. Maybe it was a whole clan of Death Lords. You could only be buried here if you were a Death Lord. Wraith's wedding dowry. I don't know if that's important, but keep it. No, Terry. You'd be... What's another type of Draugr? How about, Draugr bitch? That's what you are. The Draugr bitch. My troll stayed out here the whole time. Yeah, that helps.
What? Not yet!
You have to go all the way through the dungeon on this side too? Damn. That's crazy. Terry, how about you be the Draugr White? Because you're white. And you're often right. Before the ages of man. See this easy hack to unlock this chest? Nice. Don't even need to go through the gates to get it. Well, that's your story arc, Terry. You start as the Draugr White, and then become the racist revenant. You. I'm sorry, Terry. I don't choose these things. It's just what happened. It's what you became. I don't choose what happens in these made-up scenarios that I made up. Sorry to say. He's like Pale Master. Ooh, troll. Ow. True. Reborca's nose was itchy, and it scratched it for her. I wish I could name my armored frost troll. Name him Bonk. In honor of the greatest troll there ever was. Almost a jump scare, this guy coming out around the corner.
Yeah.
Okay, you're not attacking? That was weird. I was waiting for him to attack and he just gave up. There, Bapatu, did I pick up that gold fast enough? Don't even need this ebony battle axe. Yeah. By posting famous fictional trolls, I stumbled upon something a lot more interesting. What is it? Troll and trolling are slang terms used almost exclusively among gay men to characterize gay, bisexual, and questioning or bi-curious men who cruise or wander about looking for sex or potential sex partners or experience in notably wanton manner and with less than standard of what one will accept in a partner. Oh, I mean that's an old term or old way to use the term. You would say I'm, you know, like you're trolling for a date. But I don't think it was exclusively a gay thing. 5 gold pieces %. Oh, I should do that. I should play Redguard and record myself getting world record pace on how to get 5 gold pieces from Cyrus.
The treasure is mine. All mine.
Don't. I've seen this before. Don't do it. Okay, well. Lady.
Whee!
Broken steel sword handle. Can you reload, dash past her, and trigger the trap myself? Let's do it. Wait a minute, this feels like a long time ago. Shouldn't I have an autosave? See if we can save her. It's gonna be tight timing.
Treasure is mine. All mine.
I saved her. Easiest clap of my life, you guys. Oh, she just dies anyway. I fucking saved her. That was a big W for me. And they still did that to me. I saved her life. I was like, no. And I pushed her out of the way heroically. And she still died. Some people can't be saved. Some people can't be saved. I mean, I guess I learned that from playing Deadlock, right? Even with all my rescue beaming. Get out of the way, troll.
What the? Huh?
Maybe Ezlis? I don't know. Like, better in general, I don't know. I think, I think different metas emerge in different regions. It could also be the time we were playing at. I mean, it was North America at like 2 a.m. Who else is staying up to play Deadlock other than the sweats, you know? Or people who work nights like me. Yeah. Yeah. but according to my deadlock tracker thing, I don't know what shout it was. I am actually allegedly in the top 0.01% or whatever it says. Was it Animal Allegiance? Stamina. And I'm not saying that means I'm good. I'm saying that I've played the game enough so that it's putting me in the same games with everybody else who's probably watching the tip videos and playing the game a lot and, you know, are starting to utilize their characters. What are you doing in the wall?
The Twilight watches us all, Guardian.
Hey.
Until next time, Guardian.
You know, like all those people... There's a 2-hour gap during weekdays where you can't play the game on any server. Oh. I didn't know that. I'm curious about what the Thursday patch will bring.
What?
All right, we made it. Do the Pale Lady next.
What?
But Isa? She's smarter than that.
Brashear was always dragging
Cut through these bandits like tissue paper. Yeah. The Oblivion Crisis. Oblivion. Oblivion? Door is barred from the other side.
There's a whole shift down there.
Kerr's orders. Nobody goes in or out until he gets back. Or the boss will skin you. Pick the bad.
Picked a bad what? Move, troll. They don't like stumble when you're walking into them. They back up eventually. That's good at least.
Boss went down there? Yeah, he's off the register.
Rogier's note, Isa, I see her in every shadow, hear her voice on every breath of wind, in my dreams, in my ears, in my mind.
Got
the
that
Pale
bad
Lady.
mamma jamma.
We have to stop her. Just return the sword and we can shut her away forever. I can't take this anymore. I have to do what I must. Rogier.
Yeah.
Isa's journal. Left the White River gang this morning with Hajvar's thugs on our tail. Wasn't a bad gig, but it was time to move on. Rogier and I weren't getting anywhere with him in charge. Never understand how he does it. I couldn't find so much as a rumor in Windhelm while Rogier stayed outside the city, got wasted on moon sugar, and still managed to find us a lead. Some gang out Morthal way. They're holed up in an old ruin, digging it out in between the raids on caravans. Joined up with Kier's band. Their treasure hunting dig is a disaster. 3 months of work have barely cleared a single haul, and 6 men have died from the cave-ins. I've taken charge of the dig, while Regier is leading the raids topside. Maybe that year in Sidna mine will pay off after all. You'd think a man who could swing a sword could use a pickaxe, but these louts are exhausted after barely an hour. No wonder this tunnel's taking forever. I've set up around-the-clock shifts and ordered double rations for the best diggers. That'll give them some incentive. Night shift woke me to say they'd hit something big. Kier, Regier, and I went down to take a look. It's huge, like a whole forest was just swallowed up by the earth, with a big old monument out in the center. Kier took the sword from it as a trophy, proof his whole plan was finally paying off. For once, he might be right. Regier's been having nightmares over the past few days. He keeps muttering about a pale lady, one of those swamp women who steal children away at night, I think. To think some fool story could turn the toughest bandit I know into a cowering kitten, frightened of his own shadow. I'm just glad none of the others see him like this. It's getting worse. Regier can barely sleep at all now, and whenever he dozes off, he wakes up screaming. Woke the whole place up last night. He says the pale lady is coming for us. She's down in the forest. We have to return the sword or she'll kill us all. Not a chance. The boss clings to that thing like he was born with it. I've told everyone Regier just has a fever, but this can't go on. I've pulled a few things together. I'll slip out tonight and never look back.
I've seen him so angry.
I've got a bad feeling about this. Something's just felt wrong down there lately. Eerie. Looky here. Looks like we got ourselves a hero.
That's me. I'm the hero. Although, considering how many people Reborca has murdered and led to their deaths,
Now ain't
not sure she's quite the clean hero. Nice shield block, idiot. Most legal serial killer in the world. I mean, not even legal all the time either. Hey to you. No, I am not in jail. It's just because Skyrim is based on an unrealistic world where having enough money or gold or influence can make you immune to legal prosecution. It's a good thing that doesn't happen in real life. Morag Tong are legal serial killers. Okay, Aranea? Springtime in Old Stros Mackay.
Now ain't this a surprise?
I missed him and he was standing still. What the heck? No, that must be just something that happens in Sweden. Kind of a lawless hellscape I've heard about Sweden. Completely different than the US. The US, nothing except fair justice for all. You okay, Kier?
Finally, someone came. The cat.
Oh, I didn't know that, Eslis.
Rajir ambushed me. He's trying to take the sword back. I can't.
I mean, that makes sense. But would that mean that, Oh, where'd you kill him? The Pale Blade. Would that mean that they can be assassinated within Morrowind? Does that mean the emperors and their family don't visit Morrowind? Should I leave the sword here? Yeah. Ah, the sword's mine now. No, I think he means is like it's their escape tunnel. Flesh ice form. What does ice form do? Your Thuum freezes opponent solid. Oh. The Thuum. Summons the Thuum. True. You know, in the case of, I don't know, don't the emperors visit every part of the world?
What's the hurry?
Maybe that's what I think I would do as an emperor, but may not necessarily be the case. Ah, there is a chest under here. There once was a hero named Ragnar the Red. He riding to a white run from Old Rorikstead. Oh, that had some lore about vampire lords, and I didn't get to read it. Alright, well, let's go to Whiterun and turn some stuff in, but stop by the stables to ask the cart driver. Guess that makes sense, doesn't it? Have you seen a moth priest?
It's one of them Imperial scholars, right? Old man with a gray robe.
Yeah, you seen him?
Might be that I have, but I can't say for sure. I got enough troubles on my mind just trying to scrape by out.
What's that? Please, it's very important that I find him.
Now that I think on it, I did see your priest. He tried to hire me for a trip to Dragonbridge, but I told him that ain't one of my stops.
It ain't one of my stops.
All right then.
Make it quick.
Who are you?
Want something from me?
Hello?
We are traveling to the Shrine of Kinnereth in Whiterun. I hear the Gildergreen is more beautiful than ever since it's been restored. They say that eating the fruit it bears will add years to your life.
Okay. Weird.
What? Now get! They say Ulfric Stormcloak murdered the High King.
Shouted them apart with his voice.
Shouted him apart.
We're gonna have the best gem party at the end of the game. Look at all these. Got dozens of gems in here. Oh wait, I put all my potions in here too? That's not right. Doodle-doo, doodle-doo. Welkin stone. And the pale blade. And my Dawnguard armor. we go. Store all those. And then grab out just a couple. Oh, fucking Christ. I just took out all the potions again. Damn it. Not as bad as when I took out all the ones from the other one. Oh, my skooma. Okay, now for the end table. We're going to take just a couple of potions. You know, on the off chance we need them. Get out of my way, fucking troll. Oh my gosh, what's happening?
Gold to spend?
Is this the right time to... You want potions? I have potions.
You're the best. Thanks.
This damn sweet roll.
In the park today. I feel sorry for her.
What do you need?
Get out of the way.
Success.
Okay. Here, this is how we'll do it. There, now it's a success. We have just a couple potions that we might need. Okay, any money from the store? Oh, troll.
It's blazing. Speak. Fortune smiles on us.
Fortune smiles on us, my love.
Conquer your enemies, my love. Speak.
I will, my love.
You can ask anything of me, love.
You've got some good pieces.
Dang, she's
Blades,
in love with me.
helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs. Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need.
Welcome to War Maidens.
I don't claim to be the best blacksmith in Whiterun.
Welcome to
You're
War
like
Maiden,
Greymanes
the
on
finest weapons and armor.
Man's steel is legendary. All I ask is a fair chance.
There we go.
Good doing business with you.
Let's go find this prophet in Dawnguard. Vampire Lords start with a powerful drain life spell. Damn it.
Fida's teaching me the
Seen some
innkeeper's
mean-spirited
trade.
folk
She runs
pass
the
through
Four
lately.
Shields.
Thought I was rid of those sorts when I left Markarth.
Azada Lylviv? That's a wild name. Know anything about a moth priest visiting Dragonbridge?
A moth priest? I'm sorry, but I don't know anything about that. Try asking one of the guards.
Also, what do you mean mean folk?
Both the Imperials and Stormcloaks have sent riders this way, scouting the bridge and the lands nearby.
Doubt it.
They stayed at the inn but didn't pay. They said soldiers don't need to pay because they're risking their lives to protect us. And that's not all. They took a heap of our lumber, and one tried to have his way with my daughter. They think they can do whatever they want.
That's aggressive. Okay.
All right, then.
For a dragon to attack Kynesgrove. Why?
Know
Why
anything about a moth priest?
Ah, so that was a moth priest then. He rode through town not long ago with an escort of soldiers. They didn't stop, just headed south, across the Dragon Bridge. Mm-hmm.
Switch along the road south. Okay, well, let's go south.
Whoa!
Now cast!
This is a dragon bridge. Interesting. Effects of the Elder Scrolls. Or horsey. I have new orders for you. Prepare an ambush just south of the Dragon Bridge. Take the Moth Priest to Four Bears Holdout for safekeeping, till I can break his will. Malchus. Oh, it's like right there.
What?
Better than Witcher 3 investigations? Is it really? Not really. Okay. Well, we'll find out soon enough-ish anyway. My name is Reborca Skywalker. I'm here to rescue you.
What? Now cast!
Easiest speedrun strat of my life. Quit moving, Malchus. Give me that. Contacted Sanguinar of Empirus. Hello, Mr. Moth Priest. Get out of there. I can sleep in the coffin. Hurry back, Nefatu. Skyrim belongs to the Nords.
Found you.
But my master is dead, and his enemies will pay.
Beat the enthralled Moth Priest, okay?
That's enough.
Wait, stop! I yield!
Okay.
That?
Let's try not to kill him.
That wasn't me. You were fighting. I owe you a debt for the timely rescue.
You alright?
I'm quite alright, thanks to you. Dexian Evicus is my name.
Okay.
I'm a moth priest of the White Gold Tower. These vampires claimed they had some purpose in store for me, but they wouldn't say what. Probably hoping to ransom me, the fools.
Why are you bouncing up and down? I know why they needed you, because we need you for the same purpose.
You do? All right then, enough mysteries.
Also, this guy copied my hairstyle. IRL. We're called the Dawnguard, and we need you to read an Elder Scroll.
You have an Elder Scroll. Remarkable. If my knowledge of history serves me, I recall that the Dawnguard was an ancient order of vampire hunters. I will be happy to assist you with your Elder Scroll. Just tell me where I need to go.
You can find us at Fort Dawnguard, near Stendar's Beacon.
Very well. I'll hurry on my way there before more of those vampires turn up.
Okay.
Force! Rhoda!
You side with the vampires, you enthrall him. Oh, okay. Is siding with the vampires noticeably different, or is it most of the same quests, just on the other side of the coin? Kind of like the Stormcloak and Imperial Rebellion.
I cannot test you.
Sorry. Some side quests are different. Okay. I mean, that's a start. That's different from the from the war.
What? Not cast.
As far as I know, no side quests are different. Oh, I forgot we should go do our training. My armored troll left my service. That's dumb. Jorvaskar.
You've been a good friend to me. That means something.
You're someone who can get... I'll show you what I know.
Guess I'll take archery training.
Be careful.
Be careful. And then can we get Shadowmere back? Oh, he's not in the pool. Is he still up here? I forgot where I left him. He's in the mountains somewhere up here. Or her, right? Shadowmere's a girl? Enemy is nearby. What? Oh, the Penitus Oculatus. Still respawning over here. Oh, look, now it fast travels me to the gate.
What can I do for you? My trip to Skyrim has become quite the adventure.
What do you know about the Elder Scrolls?
Not as much as I would like. Even after spending decades of my life in study of the Elder Scrolls, they remain a great mystery to me. It's true for most of my brothers in the Order as well. We don't really know where the scrolls came from or who wrote them. What we do know is that some are born with the special gift to read the Elder Scrolls. These chosen few can divine events of the past and future within the scrolls, though in time, it drives us to blindness. I'm afraid there's not much more. Even today, the Elder Scrolls remain a great enigma.
Are the Elder Scrolls supposed to be like literally like fourth wall breaking? Like the Elder Scrolls are the actual game themselves? What do Moth Priests do exactly?
It is our sacred duty to study the Elder Scrolls. We read these ancient scrolls of prophecy in order to divine the future, and we use that knowledge to aid the Emperor. Sometimes, we venture out into the world in search of more scrolls for our library at the White Gold Tower. That is the very purpose that first brought me to Skyrim.
The White Gold Tower? You're not at the tomb of the Ancestor Moths anymore?
It is the great spire at the heart of the Imperial City, among the tallest towers in all of Tamriel. The lower floors are home to the Imperial Council, and the Order of Moth Priests occupies the middle floors. The tower suffered damage in the recent war with the Aldmeri Dominion, and is not what it once was. I hope one day to see it restored to its former
Also,
glory.
partially it's whatever you want it to be, huh? Okay.
Very well, then.
You guys think we'll fight the Aldmeri Dominion in Elder Scrolls 6?
I'm impressed you could find a Moth Priest so quickly.
What now?
Were you always a vampire?
That's a long story.
I want to hear it.
I guess we kind of have to go way back, to the very beginning. Do you know where vampirism came from?
The moth priests at that one place were the ones that weren't useful anymore. Oh, okay. I would guess it came from a Daedric Lord.
Exactly. The first vampire came from Molag Bal. She was not a willing subject, but she was still the first. Molag Bal is a powerful Daedric Lord, and his will
And
is
Ragnar
made
the Red
reality.
wrote for fun.
For those willing to subjugate themselves, he will still bestow the gift, but they must be powerful in their own right before earning his trust.
How did you actually become a vampire then?
The ceremony was degrading. Let's not revisit that. But we all took part in it. Not really wholesome family activity, but I guess it's something you do when you give yourselves to a Daedric Lord.
How has it affected your family?
Well, you've met most of us. My father's not exactly the most stable, and eventually he drove my mother crazy with him. And it all ended with me being locked underground for who knows how long. It's definitely been a bad thing, on the whole.
You ever think about curing yourself?
A cure? Why even think of it that way? I can't think of any reason I'd want to lose this gift. Especially after what I did to get it. It may have driven my family apart, but I'm still here, and I'm alive. I won't give this up.
That's aggressive.
I'm impressed you could find a moth priest so quickly.
Does he have the scroll? Is everything ready?
For the reading? Yeah. Just let the old man know when you're ready.
The old man. Let me turn in these quests first.
Cozy little place, isn't it?
Here you go.
Very good. That's one less monster we need to worry about. Though there's plenty more where he came
We
from.
must moth priest.
Be ever watchful.
Okay, these are random quests, right?
Eastrun had a surprising stockpile of weapons and armor. Take a look.
Ring of extreme stamina.
Good luck.
Do you have a moment? Gunmar and I have been talking and, well, we're slightly worried. We both realized that if Eastrun's even allowed us in here, he must be really concerned. And if he's that concerned, the situation must be pretty bad. Make sense?
Yeah? You're worried about what we're up against?
Yes. These vampires are a new threat, and a truly deadly one. Gunmar and I agree that we're going to need Florentius to help.
Florentius?
Gunmar and I have a lot of work to do here, so we were hoping that maybe you could track him down.
Who is he?
He's a priest of Arcay. Well, he was. It's complicated. He's a little eccentric, but we can trust him, and we could definitely use his skills.
Where can I find him?
Well, that's the thing. We don't know where he is. Haven't seen him in years. I think he had regular contact with the Vigilance, and I know Eastrun kept track of them. So maybe you could ask Eastrun if he knows anything? Just keep in mind that well, he might not like the idea.
Okay.
How do you feel? Hope you're getting along with Eastrun.
Here's the schematic.
You're back and alive to boot. Fantastic. I see. Clever dwarves. With a similar technique and a little tinkering, I should be able to improve the capabilities of our crossbows. I often wonder where we'd be if the Dwemer were still around. Oh well. We'll have to manage with the scraps we find. Here, let me show you how it's made. Assuming
blessed
you have the
Imperial
smithing
bow.
skills, you should be able to make this yourself at Gunmar's Forge. Either way, I'll have some for sale soon.
Why wouldn't Eastern like me asking about Florentius?
The two of them just never got along. That's why Isran didn't have you go looking for him when he sent you after us. It's not easy to get supplies way out here, but I'm managing.
Enhanced crossbow. Attacks with this crossbow ignore 50% of armor. Damn. You think a crossbow stealth archer build works really well?
Don't get yourself killed.
Are there strong enough crossbows?
Cozy little place, isn't this?
Cozy little place.
Good day, friend. Keeping well?
Yeah.
Take care.
What can I do for you?
Wait, let's ask Isran first.
I knew it would come. Who said something? Soreen or Gunmar? I thought they'd have learned their lesson by now. I don't trust that man.
Stealth crossbow
And I
works
don't
just as
want
well.
him
Cool.
here.
Serene thought he'd need his help, or we'd need his help.
I suppose she's right. I shouldn't let my personal feelings get in the way.
Like pulling teeth.
Last I heard of him, he was aiding the vigilance of Stendard Runvald. He may still be there.
Runvald.
If he can maintain some appearance of normalcy, I'll allow him to stay. Stay alert.
Hello there.
How'd you made it here safely?
Ah, my rescuer. It's good to see you again.
That might be fun. Sneak crossbow build. Although you'd have to come here first. Have my companions made you feel welcome?
It's not exactly the hospitality I'm used to, but your man Isran has seen to my needs well enough. And might I add, this is a remarkable fortress. I have colleagues back home that would love to study this place in detail.
Are you prepared to read the Elder Scroll?
Oh, most certainly. Let's find out what secrets the scroll can tell. Now, if everyone will please be quiet, I must concentrate. I see
I want to read it too.
vision before me. An image of a great bow. I know this weapon. It is Oriel's bow.
Ariel's bow was our best weapon in Arena.
Among the Knight's children, a dread lord will rise. In an age of strife, when dragons return to the realm of men, darkness will mingle with light, and the night and the day will be as one. The voice fades and the words begin to shimmer and distort. But wait, there is more here. The secret of the bow's power is written elsewhere. I think there is more to the prophecy, recorded in other scrolls. Yes, I see them now. One contains the ancient secrets of the dragons, and the other speaks of the potency of ancient blood. My vision darkens, and I see no more. To know the complete prophecy, we must have the other two scrolls. I must rest now. The reading has made me weary.
Come on, old man. You should get some rest.
Huh.
Do you have a moment to talk?
Yeah. What's on your mind?
That moth priest, Dexian. He said we needed 2 other Elder Scrolls. I think I know where we can start looking.
Damn, I think... Oh, I have the Dragon Elder Scroll. We just need the Blood Elder Scroll. What, Does this game have the record for most Elder Scrolls in a single game? Because I don't think there were Elder Scrolls in the other ones, were there? I think in Daggerfall there was one. You actually read an Elder Scroll and... Oh no, you do steal an Elder Scroll in Oblivion. Yeah, up from 1. Why didn't you say something earlier?
Half the people in your little crew would just as soon kill me as talk to me.
Your little
That doesn't
crew.
exactly make me want to open up. I got a warmer welcome from my father, and that's saying something.
What is it between you two?
Ever since he decided to make that prophecy his calling, we kind of drifted apart. I don't even think he sees me as his daughter anymore. I'm just... a means to an end.
What do you mean technically there are hundreds? What? In that storage in the tower? Do you ever get to see them? I don't remember ever seeing them. I only remember stealing the one.
We need to find my
Where's the
mother,
Elder Scroll?
Valerica. She'll definitely know where it is. And if we're lucky, she actually has it herself.
You said you didn't know where she went.
The last time I saw her, she said that she'd go somewhere safe. Somewhere that my father would never search. Other than that, she wouldn't tell me anything. But the way she said it, someplace he would never search. It was cryptic, yet she called attention to it.
Sounds like she was being cautious.
Maybe. What I can't figure out is why she said it that way. Besides, I can't imagine a single place my father would avoid looking. And he's had all this time, too. Any ideas?
Hiding with the Dawnguard.
They'd be even less welcoming to her than they've been to me. It would have been a bloodbath. And since the Dawnguard are still around, that must not have happened. Any other ideas?
In Castle Volkihar.
Wait, that almost makes sense. There's a courtyard in the castle. I used to help her tend a garden there. All of the ingredients for our potions came from there. She used to say that my father couldn't stand the place. Too peaceful.
Isn't that pretty risky, staying around the castle?
Oh, absolutely. But my mother's not a coward. That is, I don't think we'll actually.
The priest has a
trip
cool
over her there.
Akaviri sword.
It's worth a look.
They aren't going to let us use the front door.
True. But I know a way we can get to the courtyard without arousing suspicion. There's an unused inlet on the northern side of the island that was used by the previous owners to bring supplies into the castle. An old escape tunnel from the castle exits there. I think that's our way in.
Hey, High Enchanter. Let's go to the secret entrance.
Well, I don't take just anyone into the secret parts of the place I grew up. Get rid of this interloper and you and I can be on our way. I'll wait for you at the dock.
Get rid of this interloper. Hey, you.
Yes, champion of Azura. What do you need to take?
I need your robe of resurgence. And you can leave.
I'm heading home if you need me.
Okay, bye. Can I take a doggy with us? My Bran! Come on, boy, let's go. Still have to speak to her.
I'm ready if you are.
Let's go.
It's around the side of the castle. Let's move.
Need to be attacked by dragons here? Your blood boils and your vampiric powers awaken. Fuck! I don't want that, though. Is there a shrine here? I think I have enough time to make it to the Whiterun Shrine, right?
What?
I'm geared.
What? Now cast!
I assume she means around this side of the castle. What? Nagash. beep, boop, beep, beep, boop, beep, beep. Oh, they knocked me into the water.
I'm not gonna die like this.
My poor doggy. They're strong ass skeletons.
That'll teach you.
That'll teach you. The Scrolls library does have shelves stuffed with those. Shelves of large metallic ornate doors which draw attention away from the content. Oh. I guess I missed it.
Who's there?
It's dark in here.
The old water cistern. On some days, this would smell just... Be glad you weren't here then. Who's there?
Feral vampire. It's the Nosferatu. Journal fragment. Not good enough to live in their stupid keep, am I? Stupid sods don't realize I moved into the Undercroft and started taking control of their own death hounds. I'll get my revenge. Doubt it. Hypothetical treachery.
Take a left up here.
Take a left up here, she says, after I've already done that. What'd you say? Spend a lot of time down here?
I like to explore. My parents almost never let me off the island, so yeah, I poked around down here a lot. It was a little quieter back then. Guess a little vampire girl was enough to scare off the rats.
A little vampire girl? What? You can't grow up as a vampire. That's Babette's whole thing, right? Sound like you're a weird little kid.
I was, but I think I turned out okay.
Were you and Valerica close?
Before my father became obsessed with a prophecy, my mother and I spent quite a bit of time together. She was very fond of her alchemical garden in the castle courtyard. She taught me quite a bit about cultivating quality regions.
Lore Schmore. So you always got along?
Like the best of friends. I would never hesitate to share anything with her.
But then it all changed.
It was very sudden. It was almost like one day we were a normal family, and then the next, I didn't know who they were. I'd try to visit my mother in the garden, and she'd quickly shoo me away, saying she was much too busy.
Why we're headed there?
She had to be up to something in that garden. I'm hoping it's a clue that will tell us where she went.
Tell me about your family.
There's not a whole lot to tell. You've already seen my father's obsession. My mother's not a whole lot better, but you'll see that soon enough.
Were you close to them?
My father... No, not really. I did spend a lot of time with my mother, but she saw me more like a protege than a daughter.
You just said
What
she
about
was your
you?
best friend.
What were your parents like?
We were very close. I can't wait to see them again. Reborca has a loving family.
You're a good daughter.
I try.
Yeah, let's just keep going. Who's there? That'll teach you.
Kill the Death Hounds. Or skeleton guy. Treasure. The giant spider. Sorry, Bran. Nice, we formed the other bridge. Beer, 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 beer. Oh, spikes. She keeps talking to me, but she's not fast enough. What do you think?
What happened to this place? Everything's been torn down. The whole place looks... well, dead. It's like we're the first to set foot here in centuries. This used to lead into the castle's great hall. Looks like my father had it sealed up. I used to walk through here after evening meals. It was beautiful once.
Oh, in the Discord? Hell yeah.
This was my mother's garden. Do you know how beautiful something can be when it's tended by a master for hundreds of years?
Wanted to take a look at this. So, okay, so here we go. There they are, locked behind the door. And then sort of like flipping here for better lighting. That's pretty cool. Okay. So Oblivion might have the most that appear visually, but Skyrim, probably the most you interact with. I didn't realize, maybe I did know there were hundreds of Elder Scrolls.
Yes? What did you need? Wait.
I need to trade some things with you.
This better not be all the things you just can't be bothered with.
Of course not. Also, will you wear this? It's not better than what you're
I
wearing?
think it'll help.
Yeah. Marwyn has the most builds. What? Builds of Elders? Is that what you mean? We're talking about what game has the most actual Elder Scrolls.
Something's wrong with the moon dial here. Some of the crests are missing and the dial is askew. I didn't even know the crests could be removed. Maybe my mother's trying to tell us something. I'm telling you, there's something strange with the moon dial. telling you, there's something strange with the moon dial.
Something strange with the moon dial. What is it that's strange with the moon
Telling you,
dial?
there's something strange with the moon dial.
What happened to this castle courtyard?
If I had to guess, I'd say the moment Mother fled the castle, Father went on a rampage. Knowing him, anything at all that reminded him of her was just destroyed.
Then you just walled it off?
It appears that way. I suppose he wanted to put the past behind him. Perhaps if he had spent more time with us, he would have recognized the beauty for himself.
Okay, what's so special about the moon dial?
Well, as far as I'm aware, it's the only one in
Reborca!
existence. The previous owners of the castle had a sundial in the courtyard, and obviously that didn't appeal to my mother. She persuaded an elven artisan to make some improvements. You can see the plates that show the phases of the moons, Maser and Secunda.
Does it work?
That's the thing. What's the point of a moon dial? I always wondered why she didn't just have the whole thing ripped out. But she loved it. I don't know. I guess it's like having a piece of art, if you're into that sort of thing.
What exactly am I doing to it?
Hard to say. Maybe if we found the missing crests, we could figure it out.
Are the missing crests around here?
For the missing crests. Even in this mess, they should stick out.
I got the full moon crest. Crescent moon crest.
What? Now cast!
It's not just those two, right? Still missing one more.
Where is it?
Yeah, no kidding. Where is it?
What? Now cast!
And the spell failure. Oh, there it is.
Very clever, Mother. Very clever. I've never been in those tunnels before, but I bet they'd run right under the courtyard and into the tower ruins. Well, at least we're getting closer. Let's go.
Let's go. Yeah, we would just need to record some Duke Nukem oomphs.
I've never even seen this part of the castle before. Be careful. I don't know what might be around.
Probably nothing. All this blood's probably just for show. How do you absorb life from a skeleton?
Done and done.
Sorry.
Where'd you come from?
Gargoyle brute, huh? Like he got out-brooted. I'm the brute. Is there something over there?
What? Now cast!
No, there's nothing over there. Coin first. Couple gold and some lockpicks. Flagon, jugs, brooms. Drain my stamina. That'll teach you. Adra and the Daedra.
Where'd you come from?
Oh, no need to worry about him now.
Where'd you come from?
Alright, I'll try to get that recorded. Man, you guys are gonna make me work overtime after stream recording all these sounds. It's a beefy ass skeleton. You got something on your face. Come back up. Argo Sentinel. Oh, he's actually doing some damage to me.
Done and done.
Axe of Fear.
I knew I heard something. Who's there?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that looked like a headshot. Oh, got the Peter Griffin kill. I feel like Ice Spike is probably one of the most satisfying spells in the game. If we're talking about spells that Skyrim did right, Ice Spike is one of them. Some bones in here. Bloody rags. Bloody rags. Which one could it be? That one? Vampire royal armor. What do we think that means? Magic regenerates 125% faster.
Yeah.
Oh, that's Serana's gargoyle. You should raise the gargoyle sentinel.
I don't think we've reached the top yet. I bet there's some kind of secret passage around here.
Yeah. Gotta be, right?
Smarter than I gave her credit for.
Turn the candlestick. This place is pretty cool. What's all this?
Look at this place. This has to be it. I knew she was deep into necromancy. I mean, she taught me everything. No. But I had no idea she had a setup like this. Look at all this. She must have spent years collecting these components. And what's this thing?
Yeah, what is this
I'm
thing?
not sure about this circle, but it's obviously
Dragon bone.
something. Let's take a look around. There has to be something here that tells us where she's gone.
Exactly what are you looking for?
My mother was meticulous about her research. If we can find her notes, there might be some hints in there.
We've definitely heard the arrow and the knee dialogue in this playthrough, but it's way more subtle. I wonder if for the special edition, since people memed on it so hard for the original release, I wonder if they turned down the frequency of it being said. Did your mother always keep gargoyles here?
Not that I ever saw. My mother had a bit of a thing for magical constructs. Not what you're thinking. She just found them fascinating.
What am I thinking? Your mother maintained quite a laboratory.
I had no idea her laboratory even existed. She had an alchemy set up in her drawing room, but nothing that even comes close to what's here.
What did she research?
Looking at the equipment and materials, it looks like she was trying to advance her necromancy.
To what end?
I don't know. Certainly not longevity. Kind of a waste of time for a vampire. I remember she used to keep a small journal. See if you can dig it up.
The true nature of orcs.
Heard they're reforming the Dawnguard.
Yeah, maybe the Dawnguard thing. Wait a minute, the Leslie Argonian made Volume 2.
Wow, unmodded Serana has a lot more clothes.
Thanks for the sub, dude. Yeah, she's fully dressed. Lifts her tail. My goodness, that's quite a loaf. But however shall it fit in my oven? Crantius Colto. This loaf isn't ready for baking, my sweet. It has yet to rise. Lifts her tail. If only we could hurry that along. How would I accomplish such a task? Crantius Colto. Oh, my foolish little Argonian maid. You must use your hands. Lifts her tail. You wish me to knead the loaf? Here? Of course. But what if the mistress catches me? Your loaf was meant to satisfy her appetite. Don't fret, my delicate flower. I'll satisfy the mistress's cravings later. Very well, but I'm afraid my oven isn't hot enough. It could take hours. Plenty of time, my sweet. Plenty of time. I didn't realize there was a volume 2. Must be rare.
Keep searching for her notes. She probably had a journal or something.
I found her journal already. I want to see if there's anything else here. Harkon's short-sightedness is becoming a serious problem. I've warned him time and time again that his foolish prophecy would cast far too much light on our people, and yet he refuses to so much as listen to a word I say. I've become less of a wife and more of an annoyance in his eyes. Devoting attention to my work is the only solace I can find while enduring his ridiculous crusade. I've had a breakthrough today. I was able to attune the portal vessel to the soul cairn properly by using a small sample of ingredients. Although the portal opened only for a few seconds, I'm confident that with the proper formula, it can be sustained indefinitely. I feel like I'm missing a key ingredient, something of sufficient potency that can resist the forces trying to prevent my intrusion. Communing with the ideal masters has proved worthless. They speak in riddles and offer no assistance, whether I ensure them a steady supply of souls or not. If I'm to escape Harkon's clutches, I need to keep the portal open long enough to carry me away from here. Forever, if need be. I've done it! After wasting thousands of gold coins on components, I've discovered how to sustain the portal. I'm listing the components below without the proper amounts for my own protection. As a secondary precaution, I am combining my own blood into the formula, which should prevent anyone from being able to duplicate it and follow me into the soul cairn. The formula consists of finely ground bone meal, purified void salts, and soul gem shards. Using the proper measurements, place the above in the silver-lined portal vessel and add blood as a reactive agent. I will make my way into the soul cairn tomorrow after I gather my things and prepare for a potentially lengthy exile. More importantly, I must enact my plans with Serana and get her to Dim Hollow Crypt as soon as possible.
Any luck yet?
Well, hold on. I found the shards and everything so far. Is the void salts somewhere? All the other ones were in like a bowl. Yeah, purified void salts. There we are. Alright, I found out.
Any luck yet?
Found your notes. Your mother's notes.
You did? Let me see them.
What's this soul cairn that she mentions?
I only know what she told me. She had a theory about soul gems. That the souls inside of them don't just vanish when they're used. They end up in the soul cairn.
Why did she care where used souls went?
The soul cairn is home to very powerful beings. Necromancers send them souls and receive powers of their own in return. My mother spent a lot of time trying to contact them directly, to travel to the soul cairn itself.
If she made it there, we'll find her.
That circle in the center of the room is definitely some type of portal. If I'm reading this right, there's a formula here that should give us safe passage into the soul cairn.
What do we need?
A handful of soul gem shards, some finely ground bone meal, a good bit of purified void salts. Oh, damn it.
Good thing I've found all of that already. What's wrong?
We're also going to need a sample of her blood, which, if we could get that, we wouldn't even be trying to do this in the first place.
Don't you have her blood? You share her blood.
Not bad. We'd better hope that's good enough. Mistakes with these kind of portals can be gruesome. Anyway, enough of that. Let's get started.
I already found all the ingredients.
Oh, good. Well then, let's head over to the portal vessel and I'll do the rest.
Portal vessel, imprisoning me, all that I see, absolute horror.
Alright, boys, it's about blood now.
Too long frozen in your veins.
Then the rest is up to me. Are you ready to go? I'm not entirely sure what this thing is going to do when I add my blood.
Can I ask you something first?
Of course. What is it?
What will you do if we find your mother?
I've been asking myself the same thing since we came back to the castle. She was so sure of what we did to my father. I couldn't help but go along with her. I never thought of the cost.
Sounds like she did everything for your sake.
Possibly. I guess even a vampire mother is still a mother. She worried about me, about all of us. But she wanted to get me as far away from my father as possible before he really went over the edge.
We won't know until we find her.
Yes, you're right. I'm sorry. I just didn't expect anyone to care how I felt about her. Thank you. Are we ready then?
Let's get that portal open.
All right, here goes.
I will bathe in your blood.
By the blood of my ancestors. Created a portal with a soul camp. Incredible.
Are you sure this is safe?
Incredible. Simply incredible.
Anything you can tell me about the Soul Cairn?
The Soul Cairn is a tiny sliver of oblivion, the realm of the Daedra. It's ruled by unseen beings known as the Ideal Masters.
Why was your mother so fascinated by it?
Honestly, I don't know. Necromancers are always interested in souls, though, so that probably has some kind of interest.
What exactly are the Ideal Masters?
Nobody really knows. As far as I've heard, no one's seen them and returned to Tamriel to tell about it.
Then how are you sure they even exist?
I've heard stories. Stories about fools that manage to communicate with them. You give the Ideal Masters souls, they give you powers to summon the undead. It's all very businesslike.
Fools? Why do you say that?
Because most of the stories end with the Ideal Masters duping the necromancers, who end up dead or wishing they were dead. I'm ready when you are.
Well, boys, I think we enter the Soul Cairn tomorrow. Let's go ahead and save and call her a stream. And I'll leave you cliff-hanged on the edge of your seat to force all of you to come back here tomorrow to twitch.tv/Cairn4 and watch me enter the Soul Cairn. Thank you, everybody, and I hope to see you then. Big shout out to Eslis for a 50 stream streak, Terry for a 60 stream streak, and then Dr. Blackout for the 23-month resub. High five to all of you. Thank you guys very, very much. As always, if you are new to the stream, please consider joining the Discord server and checking down below the stream, which is where my stream schedule is. And you can see what time I will be live tomorrow. We'll play some more Deadlock. And then...
Thanks a lot.
And then we'll play more Skyrim and go into the Soul Cairn. And I hope to see you guys back here tomorrow. Take care and have a good one, everybody.
Take care.
Pleasant dreams.
See you in the morning.